everyone, it's me, Barb, and I wanted to do a quick video for you guys today to show you what 250 hours played in Disney Dreamlight Valley looks like. So I might have played a lot during the first couple weeks, like literally all day, and as I was falling asleep because, you know, it's a fun game. There was a lot to do. I have 230 hours played on my Nintendo Switch, 18 hours through Steam on my PC, and roughly 4 hours through my Steam Deck. Now, I would say, more realistically, it's probably like 200 to 30, somewhere in there, because there are a couple times I did fall asleep with my Switch, and then when you wake up, you know, you go ahead and save. But yeah, this is over 200 hours in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I figured it'd be kind of interesting to show you what all I've done with that. So let's start in the house, and I'm going to make sure that our sounds are set for streaming friendly mode on. We should be good. I turned the character volume down so they're not yelling at us. And yeah, let's go ahead inside and check it out. I do have the house upgraded for all the outside upgrades with Scrooge, and I did get a few floors. Let me check and see how many real quick. So I have 8 floors. As I was going, I realized that's kind of ridiculous. I did expand all the rooms on those floors. So some options there, and I did not decorate any of the next floors up. This is my living room. I used to have a storage area over here to the left, but I moved that to be its own storage room. And I used to have my little crafting and cooking area here, which I guess technically I still do. I just used the one in my other room, but I left that for convenience. And my first couple days playing, I put up this furniture here and Mrs. Potts there. And I did this little area, and I kept the original fireplace because I like that it looks rustic, along with the original chair. And yeah, just a little bit in this main room, but it's kind of torn apart at the moment. And in my left room here, this is my kitchen. So I did kind of a classic wood floor, white walls with wainscoting look. I did go ahead and stick a fireplace there. It's pretty nice that it actually works now. And we have a painting. There's a little table with chairs, the one you can't sit at, but it matches, so I left it for now. Now that I got some other chairs, I might put the smaller table. And then I did the Remy Quest Reward stove and a white cabinets with granite type counter. Those hanging pots. And a little bit here, I just did a nice little area with a piano. And I need something different than that window. It doesn't exactly fit. I wanted to have a nice open concept kitchen where you could, you know, sit and eat. And if someone wanted, they could play the piano. You could all kind of hang out instead of having like a TV area for the kitchen. And then on the other room, it's nothing too exciting. But you guys remember that trick you could do? Sorry, orbs are loud, by the way. That trick you could do with the flowers where you'd water them and you get orbs. They patched it out and no longer works. Well, I was doing that and I haven't picked up the orbs yet. It doesn't work anymore, but that's my leftover mess from the orbs. And I know, not too exciting. Sorry I was loud in there, guys. And then in my back room is one of my favorite areas. It's my storage room. Basically, I did the islands for the kitchen because they hold 8 items on top. They're 4x2 wide. And I did the Scrooge reward safes by buying more from Scrooge once I had one of them. They're a little bit pricey, but they're awesome. They function the same as a normal 2-row chest, but that's fine. I just want something blingy. And then I just put anything I could on the walls that's gold because I'm trying to do a gold theme Gringotts inspired bank and craft room. So here's my little crafting area. Sorry, cooking area. My bad. And then here's my little crafting area. I put a little computer just because, you know, figured it's useful for crafting and cooking. Let's say you need to Google something as you go along. But that is my storage room. I did a video on the storage room as well. So if you guys want, you can pull up the video and watch that too. And that's pretty much it for my house. And then outside, I have this little area that I did for my yard. Right now it's decorated for Halloween. And that bike was there before Halloween. The bucket was too. And I kind of used the natural landscape in here with the pond to make it look nice. And up here, we have more Halloween decorations. I like some lights. Those light up nicely at night. And I wanted to do like a magical feeling yellow brick road, have my house plopped here, and just, you know, crazy magical haze type deal. And then over here's obviously the pond. There's Goofy fishing, which is cute because this was Goofy's pond and I did technically take it from him. But I moved him across the street and gave him another pond, and he can come over and visit whenever he wants. I did a little bit more with the Halloween decorating there. Here is another craft area and storage area. For my flowers, I put one of these main house chests all over. One in each biome, one in my storage room, one out here. So I'm out and about, I can just drop off flowers as I go, because flowers tend to clutter up my storage more than other stuff. And I'm sure you guys are aware at this point, but this does not increase your storage. It's just convenience. Whatever you drop in here is going to be at the other chest that matches it. But still, to not be stuck with a bunch of flowers in my inventory all the time is nice. And then I did a bunch of trees over this area. I tried to get different sizes and lean them every which way, so it kind of felt lived in, like the house had been here a long time. And I wanted to feel lush and like the trees were leaning over every which way. I did do a little pumpkin garden here, a pumpkin patch. I want this to be a seasonal garden. And basically at the beginning of the season, I'm going to plant items and just have it look like a cute little farm. And I'm actually leaving these, the plants for this garden unharvested. So just cosmetic. And I have other gardens that I use for functionality. And then I did go ahead and decorate like it is my own yard garden here. A well, some wood, and I stole Wally's garden. I'm a horrible, horrible person. But he can come visit. He's not far. He's in the meadow as well. And this is what I did for my house. I did leave entryway on each side to make it convenient. And then I did go ahead and put Goofy right across the street. Oh, goodness. It'll be awful of me if I don't go grab these. Let's see if we can get... Oh, no, I'm not going to get them all. There's one in the fence. So you guys get to watch me fail at getting this, maybe? Let's see. Oh, I got it. Nice. I almost ruined the entire tour. There we go. And then over here, this is Goofy's house, and I did go ahead and give him the pond. Now, I was using this as a garden, but I didn't fill the holes on this, and I left for a day. So it cleared itself, but I can redig those. And then here's Wally's little place. I do kind of want to move him up to the sunlit plateau like everybody else does, because I like the color for his area. And then down here at the beach, some of you guys were around for the stream I did. We did a decorating stream, and we made a little tropical oasis. So basically we have over here some popsicles, coconut drinks, some tiki torches, shells, just a nice little beach resort area. And we did put a pool next to the beach. The idea was kind of to replicate one of those infinity pools, even though we can't really do that here because we don't have the right pool for it, but this is close enough for me. And we made some palm trees kind of lean over to make it feel, again, lived in. And here's a little cookout barbecue area with a guitar for music, a little radio, and then again, the food items that come with these tables, and a little zen garden over here, and some natural fruit for the area. And let's go on over to the other side of the beach, and I'll kind of show you what I did for some of the characters over that way. Here is Donald's place. I wanted to be like he's a shipping port. I did plan to add some boxes around his place and up over here just to make it look like we were maybe offloading some stuff. I thought that was cute. And then for Eric's, I did add some palm trees and rocks around his place to make it feel like it was part of this tropical area here, like a beach oasis. And I put him across the street, there we go, from Ariel and Maui. I didn't do anything here. I mean, I could maybe stick some lilies in the water. I don't know. But for Ariel, here's a tiki torch that lights up at night. And I did give her a couple lily pads and reeds just to give her something. And Moana got the better end of the deal down here. It might get a bit freezing down here because a lot of the items we use in this area here. So here's her boat. We added a lot of natural foliage to kind of make it blend in. And around her house, again, the same. Some shells here and there, some flowers, a tiki torch, that glowy quest item thing. And I did go ahead and give her some lily pads and reeds behind her place also. I might take them out a bit further because currently they're a bit lined up on the edge. But it is absolutely beautiful at night. And let's teleport up to the Frosted Heights. And I'll show you where I moved Anna and Kristoff's home. So one thing that's really cool about this is I moved the well since I have the second area unlocked. And what I'll do is I'll kind of come from this side and show you. And ignore the night thorns. I took a day off. I was having internet problems, so getting that fixed. Now if you come from this way, you can see these frozen weeping willows and the pine trees. I did go ahead and put Kristoff's stall here because I thought that was neat to have it next to his house. I gave him a little sled parking area. At night with all the lights lit up, it's absolutely gorgeous out here. And again, ignore the night thorns. I'll fix those later. And here I moved the well. And I did go ahead and give them some nice fencing around their place. A seating area. Now that we can get more of those grills, I might put a grill over here maybe under the gazebo. I did go ahead and give them the gazebo, a nice little clock tower, and then a yard. I'm going to at least get rid of this one because it's like right in the middle of the path. There we go. And I gave them a little fountain. Oh, they fixed the lighting on this fountain. That looks so much better, guys. If you haven't checked out this fountain since the patch, check it out. It was a bit dark, and it was a bit hard to make it match areas. But now that is much better, far more usable. Because it used to look a little bit dark. And here's a little snow family, because, you know, do you want to build a snowman? I figured I should give them a snow family. And I gave the snow family a little flower. And if we go over this way, I gave them a well, the gazebo, a little table, and my favorite food in games, berry salads, because they're cheap and effective. And I gave them a snowball. You know? And just a little bit of area back there for working on their garden stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that since we're all here for it anyways. And I made this little pathway for them to be able to get out conveniently off to the side. So that'll take us nicely over to Merlin's house. I've noticed a lot of people like this area for Merlin's house, and I do as well. Just over in the forest. At night, this lights up beautifully with these blue lights just illuminating everything. And one giant frozen willow because it looks magical. The purple trees, they're supposed to be sinister and evil. I just find them to be beautiful. And the purple and the blue and the gold go together nicely considering the theme of Merlin's house and some of his items. So I did give him the gold brick path, some celestial lights, a nice little well, some of his books and magical items. And then over here I had that path veer off. And here is his potions table. And some of his wood carts and barrels since he is out here in the woods. And this is just Merlin's nice little area. Next place I want to take you is downtown. So we're going to go ahead and go to the wishing well. And again, ignore the night thorns. I know I have a lot of them out here. My house used to be here. This area is to be decorated. It's probably going to be some sort of either orchard or park area because I want Minnie and Mickey to have something nice. And I think just because they're so original to the game, I'm going to leave them out here. And then I made a courtyard with Chez Remy and his house and Scrooge's. And I tried to do the tallest trees I could to encompass the top of the buildings and make them feel like they were meant to be and kind of pruned up around the houses as they grew. And that ended up fitting perfectly. I did put a little Greek pizza out on this table for the courtyard. And of course, the fountain. The lighting looks a lot better in all of these fountains. Ooh, trick or treat, let's get some candy. There we go. And I gave them this clock tower here, and of course, Scrooge's. Since I bought all the items that are possible to buy for the windows in Scrooge's, they no longer populate, so that's why we have nothing in Scrooge's windows. And for my courtyard, I did a little city park. And again, ignore the night thorns. I promise I'll pick them up later. This is our park. So in the park, I did do this fire and ice fountain. I forgot its real actual name, but I like it. And I did a little area with gardening tools. And the gazebos, these light up at night and the lights look absolutely beautiful. And I did some flowers and benches. And this pathing, the stone pathing like this, you can get it from Scrooge. It'll show up in his shop eventually. Once you have one, just buy a bunch more from him. It is not a crafted item, so you can get more going forward. And I did add some nice flowers and a lot of this yellow lighting here, these wrought iron lighting in the original yellow. That way it matches the lighting going down the stairs. So this is my little downtown area, and it's so cool when it lights up at night, guys. Definitely cool. And if you weren't aware, you can cook at these bonfires, which is pretty darn awesome. And then the next area I would like to show you is up in the Forgotten Lands. So in the Forgotten Lands, and this one might be worse for Nightthorns than the others, I did a little bit of a pumpkin patch because I thought it was cute and matched the area. At this point, we cannot remove the glowing lights yet, so my apologies. I did go ahead and clear out about 80% of the trees. I added these nice little lights. They look super cool at night. And I did go ahead and put the wishing well install here because I thought it was nice. And I extended out the existing path and filled it in. And I went ahead and gave whoever has this pumpkin house some nice little extra flowers. And that black potted flower I thought was cute up here. And then over here is our pumpkin patch. And in the pumpkin patch, there are pumpkins and lots of pumpkin farm accessories, such as more pumpkins and tools and flowers and hay bales. And I did go ahead and mark all the mining spots with tiki torches. And back here I made it to where you can get through these fences and go over here to a little storage and crafting area with a light. And over here I did some Halloween decorating, the Well of Souls, a coffin, that cool Halloween sinister looking tree, and Maleficent's throne. We'll go ahead and sit on real quick. Oh, yes, so Halloween. And then as we go over this way, you can see that there is an area, just in case you need the loo. It's there for you. Because if you're out at the pumpkin patch and you're over here at our picnic and snack area, drinking maybe some apple cider and eating some food, you might need that area over there. And over here we did put the guitar for some lovely music, some dessert table stuff there, some savory foods, our popsicles again, and then the music box, which we're going to walk away from because I don't trust that yet that they fixed the issue with copyright. But hopefully they did, because that's playing in the background. And then over here we did a little cart with some items for you to buy over here at the pumpkin patch, and some more hay bales and lighting. And this is our little area out here. Now, the other thing I did was I did gather a lot of stuff. I wasted a lot of time. I did all the quests. The only thing I have left quest-wise right now is, Dreamlight quests, of course. Some of these village quests I haven't done, so I need to do more Dreamlight duties. I've only done 333. For the event, I have done quite a few of these, but I have not completed it yet. So, as you can see, I still have more items I need to unlock. But overall, I've had a great time in the game, and being between 200 and 250 for the hours played. Realistically, probably more towards, the 220, 230 range, since I did fall asleep a couple times. This is what I accomplished. Ooh, one of my favorite things is the buddies I've got so far. This one was for the early access. I think before a certain date. I could be wrong on the details on that. The Celestial Turtle, Regal Fox. I got those from getting the Founders Pack, the $70 USD version. Then Credit Squirrel was from the first Star Path, I believe. And I friended the rest of these little buddies. Pua is from a Moana quest. If you aren't far enough yet, keep progressing. And eventually you'll have the quest for Pua. And then I got some sunbirds, crocodiles, foxes, more sunbirds, crocodiles. This wind-up raccoon is from the most recent Star Path. And those are my little buddies. I can go ahead and show you wardrobe-wise the other items I got. I've been going into Scrooge's and buying stuff every day. And if it's available in Scrooge's, I buy it, even if I think it's ugly, because you never know if you're going to want for an outfit later. And we'll just keep scrolling. And I'm going to try to keep scrolling to where it's not too fast. But I don't want to make it nauseating for you guys. And I have not played with the outfit creation tool yet, where you can do like art on your outfits. I've only just been buying at Scrooge's. I did miss about, I think, 5 days worth of buying the items at Scrooge's. But I still got most of them. And it starts to come in duplicates of, and the only thing that's different is colors. Like I have this dress in 2 colors, a few things like that. I like these pants in multiple colors. Different colors of boots, glasses, and stuff like that. Let's see if we can do this without it being too fast. Yeah, it's not too bad. There we go. And you can kind of get an idea of the stuff I have here, clothes-wise. I keep going a little bit further. And next I'll show you all the furniture items that I've managed to get my hands on. Now keep in mind I did have the Founders Pack and I've been going to Scrooge's every day. I've been crafting. This one we are going to try to scroll this way with the side scroll. See what all we got. And every day I do go to Scrooge and he lets me order items and I order my 25 limit. I did have, I got up to 6 million money from farming pumpkins, so I have farmed a lot of pumpkins. Almost done going through this. Some of these are the more basic items because I wanted to have filler items because you don't need everything to be fancy and stand out. Sometimes when you're decorating, you just need that basic stuff to make it look like an actual room. And then now we're down to fences and stuff. And these are other items that are not available outdoor items because we are outdoors. You can see my indoor only items here. And yeah, that's everything that I have managed to get my hands on in my somewhere between 200 and 250 hours of playtime. So I hope that you guys had fun seeing this little tour, and obviously I have a lot more I can still do in this game. I gotta finish the new Star Path, I gotta fix this area. There's certain areas I need to clean up for night thorns and stuff. And I definitely need to fix that area of the meadow. I haven't really done anything with the glade. And the only thing I've done with the forest is put Merlin in there and take Anna and Kristoff out of it. And this is how big my tree is at my well currently. And yeah, that's about everything. I do apologize, this was a 23-minute video. But I thought you guys might like to see the grand tour of what 200-ish hours gets you in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So if you stuck around till now, you might as well click like, because that was a really long video. And maybe even subscribe. And again, that was a really long video. And once I get some of my ongoing internet issues I've been having this week resolved, I'll be doing more streams. So if you click notifications on, it might even tell you when I stream, hopefully, because, you know, YouTube. And thanks for sticking around, guys. And until next time, see y'all. Have a good one.